All right, here we are in our run and drive video of our 96 F-150 5-speed. Regular cab short bed. Got, it's just coming up temperature now. Got all the lights working. It's on low beam right now, so hopefully you guys can see the headlights are nice and clear. No condensation, cracks or chips. We'll go ahead and go around front. Then I'll click on the high beams because it's got the low beams on now. Rained a little bit on us, so you're gonna see some water spots and stuff like that, but you can see the tail lights are nice and bright. Go ahead and forward for the high beams, and hopefully you can see the little blue light up. Dome light works. Actually, go ahead and pop the hood. This thing runs awesome. For all us guys that just love the 4.9 liter, you know, I call it the 300 inline six. It runs just amazing. Ford air filter, or Ford oil filter and oil, full tune-up, cap, rotor, wires, plugs, air filter. Battery's a couple years old, but works awesome. You can see it just whistles right along. You can see the high beam lights are working. So we'll go ahead and jump in here, get buckled in. You can see the turn signal arrows are nice and bright. I'll go ahead and shut those off so somebody doesn't think we're in trouble. We got 229,233 miles. The shifter is very nice and tight. It's not sloppy. You can see it, you know, you gotta push it where you want it to go. So stereo light's nice and bright. It's turned off, of course.
Moving 92.5 plays the best.
So it sounds good. It's awesome. It's still got all its original documentation. You know, the window sticker. Anytime a vehicle comes with that, it's kind of always tells me the care and ownership to carry all that paperwork through all those years. We'll go ahead and turn the heater on. That's full, high right there. I'll start off on low. You really can't hear low. It's on defrost, warm. Blend doors work nice. I do have this little piece here, right here, so when you do take ownership of it, my kids were riding along with me and popped it out, but it was in my pocket for the longest time, so it's back on my office desk. I'll put it in there and take an updated picture. So we're gonna go up to medium. That's full high there. You can hear the pitch difference, hopefully. It's always hard to tell on a GoPro. A little louder, all floor. To the vent. We're gonna click over and get out of the heat. You can hear it's very loud. It's always gonna be loudest on the AC. Go max AC. All right, so we'll go and get that shut off. It's got new wipers on there. They all work. Brand new windshield, just had it replaced. So it's getting to be a little bit warm, so I didn't want to burn out those new wipers, but those are working and in place. We are on the front tank. That's got the new fuel pump, which is fuel pump sending unit. Go ahead and come to a stop. I'm gonna go to reverse. You can see it's nice and tight. You can see when I get going, the shifter boot's tight to the floor. Nobody's been in there and broken that plastic plate, which is a common thing for these trucks. All right. Hopefully you guys could see the gauges. Really nice. Of course, both wing windows are really nice and tight. They take a good amount of resistance to push open, and you hear that nice crack sound. So they're not gonna be swinging in the wind. Both windows roll up really nice and smooth. Gonna get you in. I'm gonna go ahead and we're a little bit above E on the front. I just clicked to the rear, and they're different fuel pumps, different sending units, which is nice. If you run out on one, you just click over to the other one. There's some gnarly patches here. You'll see right over here. And you can just hear it's just got that deep sound. There's no rattling, no tinging sound, no knocking sound. Very solid truck. Really, really easy to drive. Very smooth. It actually smells really good in here too. I'm not sure. It's never had air freshener in it. I'm not sure if it's the suede material, that newer seat, but it's just got a nice little smell to it in here. There's the throwout, bearing, clutch, the transmission forks. Everything is. The synchros is nice. You can see going into second there. No grinding. You can see it's nice and tight. Just give her a little throttle. I'm gonna click into third. You see it's nice and tight. It's locked into place. Got some slow traffic here. The 306 cylinder is just a great motor. It's like I always compare it to like the 22R 4-cylinder, 22RE Toyota 4-cylinder, or like a diesel engine. They're just torquey. They go forever, little maintenance, and they're just like a great little companion. They're always there for you. So we're in 4th gear. Easily do highway speeds in 4th gear. So this is a great highway truck. Go into 5th gear. You can see it's nice and tight. Horn works. You can see it's driving really nice and smooth. The hood's not shaking. There's no wheel balance. It's not pulling left or right. The road's got a little bit of a bank to it here, so. Gonna go ahead and exit off here because we got some heavy traffic, but you can see it does great highway speeds. Really easy to maneuver, easy to manage truck. You can see going down here, the road kind of banks off a little bit, pulls you in. It does some weird stuff, but you can see the steering wheel is nice and straight. I'm gonna go clutch in, and I'm going brake all the way with no hands. You can see it's not pulling or shaking. You can see your individual blinkers work great and are nice and bright. For some reason, you will have issues, some of these with the blinker switch. If 4 ways, the lights will work, but then, oh boy. All right, taking you on this side road because it's got a lot of patches and tight corners. Here's a hole. Gonna go 25 miles an hour. Here's another patch. You can just see all those patches in the road. The paint's beautiful. There's a little fading on the roof. The hood's got, some chips and stuff like that. But overall, original paint truck looks fantastic. I love the color combo. My guess is definitely was a special order truck. Here's a patch from a drain. Just soaks up. You're not gonna hear a lot of the bumps because this truck is just that solid. Nobody's been in to do the stereo, taking door panels off. No modifications been done, so it's just a really tight, solid truck. Yeah, I think it's definitely a special order truck with the chrome package, the 2-tone paint, tilt steering, which is really nice and smooth. No issues there. Gonna go ahead and downshift to second. Obviously no grinding. You can see the steering wheel, good resistance. It doesn't over rotate like a worn out steering box. You let go and it wants to return to center, bounce back. Okay, I'm gonna be on the brake now. You can see it's not pulling. Right turn. You let go, it wants to return. If it's got worn out steering components, if your alignment's off, your toe or something like that, the steering wheel is not going to want to return itself. Or if it's got worn out components and a worn out steering box, you're going to be over rotating that steering wheel, and then you're going to see me trying to fish it down to center, but it pretty much returns itself. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull over right here. So I did miss a couple of things. You could see it had the cell phone charge up going, my celly charging, so that works, that port works. Ashtray opens up nice and smooth, nothing broken in there. If it's a smoker truck, a lot of these, the glides get broken. Cigarette lighter is out. I had my my son's iPad charging up when he was in here, so that works too. And nothing, didn't blow any fuses with modern components, so it's good. I think that's pretty much it. You got your map lights, All right, no reserve truck, and it's been a fantastically taken care of, nearly 30-year-old classic OBS Ford. So good luck, everyone.